Nobody, and I mean nobody, in Black America has done more to ruin beautiful Saturday afternoons for white people than my guy, George Grant. Now, young George was born September 15th, 1846 in Oswego, New York, and at age 15 had a falling out with his father and left home. And now he got a job working as a dental lab assistant, and he worked his way to Boston and renting a room out near Harvard University. And as fate would have it, Harvard University had just opened a dental school there, and young George Grant applied there and was accepted, becoming the second black dental student ever at Harvard, the second black American student ever at Harvard. But I'm just getting started. After graduation, he went to work in the mechanical dentistry part there at Harvard, becoming the first black American professor and faculty member of the dental school, where he began to work on what we know as the cleft palate, a mechanical device that you would put in your mouth to sleep to help offset these degenerative conditions. And young George was a straight up rock star at Harvard. And after he spent about 20 years there, he went into private practice. And believe it or not, white people came from out of state to see him as their dentist, including the white president of Harvard University was a longtime patient of his. George was so good at what he did and so well respected, he became the president of the Harvard Dental Alumni Association. But like any self-respecting dentist, George fell in love with golf. And some argue he might have been the very first known black American golfer in the United States. Now, his private practice was wildly successful. He built this huge mansion and he built a golf course right next to it, and he would have his daughter be his caddy. But one of the things he did that he noticed is playing golf, he would have to mound up the dirt to set the ball on. And this is how he started to ruin white people's afternoons. So using that big brain of his, he came up with and patented what we know as the modern golf tee. Now, he never went and marketed this. He just gave it out for friends to use. And about 10 years later, a white guy came behind him and tried to patent a similar golf tee and actually was sued over and over and over for patent infringement. Now, in 1910, young George Grant passed away of liver failure. But in the early 1990s, the United States Golf Association recognized George Grant as the inventor of the golf tee. Black history is American history. I'll see you on the road.